Right, off to do another little one. Just going to do another trig. Not on the 88 list. Just going to Farley trig. So shall bring you back in a bit when I've worked out which way I need to go. I think it's this way. Well, I'm in the woods. It looks like a bit of a clearing up here. Nice new fence there by the looks of it. Yes, I'm under directions from Rob over the hill outdoors. I think I can't remember his bloody channel name now. You know what I mean anyway. And any of you who have watched, not sure if I go that way or that way. I'll check the map in a minute. As any of you have watched Rob's old videos with Danny, I could end up anywhere. Down a cliff, up a cliff, 6 foot in water, I don't know. Right, track that way. I've got a feeling I go round that way, but just to make sure I best check the map before I go off walking. Shall bring you back in a bit. Looks like I'm about to go into some sunshine if I'm going this way. Well, big change with the weather now. Look, sun's out. Can't believe it, can you? But never mind, eh? Oh dear. Apparently I'm not too far away from the trig now. Go up here and round to the left, I believe. And the trig pillar should be down there somewhere. So we'll see. Well, gorgeous blue skies, look. Bit different from my last video, which was Saddleworth trig. But believe it or not, it's the same day. So within the hour and 20 minutes it took me to drive from where I was at Saddleworth to get over to Farley. All the mist has gone. Thank Christ. Oh well, bring you back in a bit. Right, I've come off the path. I went down that side where the Christmas trees were. I couldn't find it. Asked somebody else, he said, yeah, you've turned on the wrong, you've turned right, but you've turned right at the wrong one. So here it is, Farley trig. Oh dear me. So, bagged it. Now, not very good views, is it? But, right. Now I haven't got a clue what, I've got to listen to a message now. Rob sent me a message and told me what to do when I leave the trig to go to find something else. Well, Rob, I was up there in that wood when I was talking to you, and I came under that wall and had a look, and when I looked over, I could see that. And then of course when I saw that, I saw that. The hermit's cave. So I've got this far. Now I need to get a bit closer. So I shall bring you back in a minute when I've got a bit closer. Right, the hermit's cave. Oh dear. Well, bloody nightmare to find. Not a very comfortable place to be neither. Looks very slippy. So just having a look round. Oh dear. Well, I'm here. Hermit's cave, eh? Oh dear. Well, might as well have a little bit of a sit down here, haven't I? It took me ages to find the bloody thing, but I got here. Right. As for going back, I don't know which way I'm going to go back, but right, made the mistake by leaving my bag down there with me drink in it. Oh well. Right, let me get back over there, hopefully without falling down that lot. Right, one last little look at it before I head off. Gotta go back up there. I need to go up that way and over that hole in the wall and see where I can go from there. Right, I'll bring you back when I'm at the top up there somewhere, when I feel a bit safer. Right, back into the woods. Back to the car now, and then home. That was a lot harder to find than what I thought it was going to be. It's because I was told to come in from the top. If you come in from the top, once you're on the other side of that wall there, the hermit's cave is right at the top. When Danny and Rob did it, they came up from the bottom. And it did look a mighty climb to come up that bit. So, but you just get to the end of those woods there, well, not quite to the end, and there's an old stone wall same as that, but it's all been knocked down. Once you go through the stone wall, go about 20 feet and then just turn left and head towards that wall, and there's a bit quite low. I mean, twinkle toes here, me, elephant feet. I struggle to get over the bloody thing with my short legs, but and then when you get over, obviously you can see like a square building. Don't know what it is. It's below the hermit's cave thing, and all you have to go down towards that to see the front of the hermit's thing, and then you just climb back up behind the back of some trees and walk across to the front bit, like where the I'd say the door, but you know what I mean, the opening in the into the where it's all been carved out. But, and believe it or not, the trig is right over there somewhere. I thought I'd get up the side of the wood there and join back on the proper, you know, like forestry stone track, but I can't. It's all brambles and I can't be bothered to fight my way through brambles, so I'm going back the way I came. It's easy enough. Just go to the end of this bit of the wood where that wall is, turn left and head up to the top, and back on the main path. Right, I'll bring you back when I get on the path. It's a bit slippy and dodgy down here. Right, Rob, trig's from that way. I came to this point here. There's that big massive wall, and I went down that bit there. But if I'd gone into the wood at the other bloody end, it would have took me pretty much to the top of where the hermit's cave is. Well, never mind. Morning. All right. And there's that big wall, and that buzzard what you were on about was there just, but by the time I got all the zoom out and got ready to zoom in on the bloody thing, it flew off into the woods over there. So never mind, eh? It was quite a way, it was quite a distance away from me anyway, so it wouldn't have picked it up very well anyway. Not on my GoPro, they're absolutely shite at zooming in. But yeah, so just walk all the way along there and then all the way along there. When I get to the end near the trig, I'm going to see that how far away I was from the field, what had all the trees cut down, and just, you know, sawdust into the ground, because I think if I'd gone through that field from the trig, it'd have took about 10 minutes to get to where I needed to be, instead of coming all the way along here and all the way through that lot and then all the way up that way again. Right, bring you back when I get somewhere near where the trig was. See if I can make it any easier for if anybody else wants to try and find it. Right people, Farley trig is in there. I can see it from here, you probably can't. But if you want to do the trig and then go to Hermit's Cave, if you come back out to this path, so come out of there to here, turn left and go through those Christmas trees into that edge of that wood there. Work your way down the edge of the wood and you'll see a field where all the trees, well I say all, there's about 3 trees standing up, and they've all been sanded, you know, shredded into sawdust, and they look, the field looks like that. Well, if you go into that field and go to the top left hand corner, you'll come to the woods again, but it's really like thinned out. Go into that wood and just keep walking, you'll come to a stone wall and you'll see a bit where trees come down. If you go and look over the stone wall there and look down to the left, you'll see a square concrete building. I don't know what it is because I didn't go that far down. Well, above that, right up next to the stone wall you'll have to climb over, is the Hermit's Cave. So when I get back I'm going to reroute my OS map, the short way to it and the easier way. I mean, don't get me wrong, if you know where you're going, the way I went, the way I've just come back, is easy enough, it's all path. But if you want to make the walk shorter and quicker to get to it, then you're better off going down the right hand side of the trig through that bit of wood there till you get to the corner of the wood. You'll know when you get to the right stone wall because when you look over it, it's a big massive drop right down to, well, some fields by the looks of it through the woods. But right, I'm gonna end it here because I'm gonna put my camera away and get my coffee out and have a drink. I've got to probably, I don't know, half a mile or so, something like that, to get back to the car. And I'll say what I always say, thanks for watching peeps. Get out there, get some videos done for me to watch, and I shall see you in the next one. the next one will probably be a trig. So, right, just give you a bit of what views I've got now compared to what I had this morning when I did the other trig. Sunshine.